Into the Void anime.
Joey Bra. Back with another Vinland Saga reaction. This time we got season 2, episode 8, An Empty Man.
Ooh.
No description
Which
here.
one?
Who's the empty man,
There's
dude?
many.
Last episode, a very good one. Finding out about the myth of Iron Fist Kettle. Yes, no, the lie that he was just an absolute beast on the battlefield is all a lie. It's all a lie, dude. He lets it all out to what looks to be his, like, I don't know, you can't call her she's a slave, but it's his personal assistant, I guess, for lack of a better word. She's not going anywhere, even though our boy Einar wants to buy her and kind of like rescue her as well. I don't think it's gonna happen because she seems very close with Kettle. Kettle even saying like "never leave me" while he like cries in her lap.
She's just dead inside.
Yeah, and we meet Thorgal, who's just batshit crazy. He's gone to the battlefields and he came back just a completely cold, different man. And that was about it. Yeah, just getting some developments there. Iron Fist Kettle. Kettle does seem to be a good guy. The whole thing's a lie. It's a fabrication. He does seem to be pretty solid. Soft, caring, kind guy. And we had, the main thing was like, we had to punish those kids for stealing, and it was very hard for him to even do it. So let's go. Episode 8, Season 2, An Empty Man. Let's do it.
Oh. I don't like this dream. Oh.
Damn. Man. Man, oh man.
Damn.
Fucking hater.
Damn, he's actually opening up? Ooh.
Yep.
Subconsciously. That shit'll eat you alive. Damn.
憎んではいないさ。だから身がなくなったら俺空っぽだ。
Oh,
Fuck.
that hurts. That hurt.
憎しみだけで生き抜いてきた。戦場以外に何も知らない、何もできない、何をしたらいいのかもわからない。空っぽなんだ。
働き。そうだなさ。口を動かす暇があったら働かんか。今日の仕事はそれでしまいではないぞ。
Yeah.
やってみ。
I think it's really cool that he's kind of like taking them under his wing and like teaching them all these like vital tools for survival.
Yeah.
今は復活祭じゃから肉は食
Oh
え
shit.
Whoa!
It's actually Lent.
It's Lent right now.
食わせんすか。
一匹も入ってない。
もっと回すように。こう。こうじゃ。同じところへ。これから覚えていけばいい。一つ一つ。空っぽなら何でも入るじゃろ。あまり変わるつもりがあるなら、むしろ空っぽの方がいい。え、盗み聞きした聞こえたんじゃ。
変われるでしょうか。
働き。手が休んどるぞ。
人間って変われるもんかな。どうしたら変わるんだろう。
戦士ってのはいわゆる斧持って戦争やって略奪して酒飲んでなんもない言われだろ。今のお前を見てな、元戦士だなんて思うやつは一人もいないぜ。顔を水に移してよーく見てみろよ。戦士の頃のお前に出会わなくて本当に良かったと思うよ。出会い方がまずければお前に殺されてたかもしれない。人間は変われるよ、トルフィン。お前は多分今いい方へ変わっている途中なんだと思うぜ。
Who was that?
It's the backside of Askeladd.
そうですか。どうしたエイナル。麦が全部人の仕業か。
よくわかってやがる。根こそぎ掘り返してやがった。
Fuck, man.
方向だ。こんなことやるな、あいつら以外にいねえ。
待て、どうするつもりだ。エイナル、まずパテールさんに話を通してから。
冷静だな、トロフィー。お前状況が分かってねえのか。畑のチーフは作っちまったのに収穫はな。武器を育てる苦労も喜びも知っているはずなのに。奴らだって農夫だろ。ねえよトロフィー、俺たちの武器がダメにされたんだぞ。
今までずっと奪ったり壊したりする側の人間だった。お前みたいに奉公人に腹を立てる俺もお前に100回はぶっ殺されなきゃならないはずだ。頼むエイナル。
調べが済むまでこのままにしておきなさい。何か手がかり
Patterson fucking investigate, dude.
犯人に心当たりはあるか。 私の奴隷の自分にはいろいろひどい目にあったものだ。私をいじめる者たちはなぜこんな一文にもならんことをやるのだろうと思っていたよ。
Damn, he's been there.
見てもいるがくじけるなよ、二人とも。
Matter. I love you.
そうだ、旦那に気に入られている。
Man.
働き次第で解放されている。俺たちみたいな契約がないそうだ。気に入られてもつながるよ。嫌われりゃこの印だ。なんて。
No shit.
噂をすればだぜ。よう、どうした？しょぼくれた面して。俺たちの畑を荒らしたの。あ？畑？
Huh?
さあ、
What?
一体何のことかな。
Of course. Coward.
ま、でもそう落ち込むことはねえぜ、奴隷の作った麦だ。臭くて食えやしねえんだからや。
Yes. Oh, shit. Okay.
God. Oh, yeah, that shit looks a little dislocated there.
Yeah.
どれどれうるせえんだよ。わめいてねえでかかってこい。バカ、もうやれ。
Oh, shit.
飛べ。
What was that?
The old lady killed like in
Oh.
season 1.
Oh, God, dude. We're just going through all the painful shit.
父上が何か
No.
ダメだ。ち
Oh, my God. That was a lot to unpack.
Yeah, it was.
Jeez, man. See, this is why I watch anime. This episode right here, perfect example.
That was great.
The
Best one.
complexities of guilt and how they could rot your freaking insides out.
Yeah.
That was probably one of my favorite episodes of any anime ever. That was like knowing,
Yeah.
like not just like randomly watching this one
No,
and then
yeah.
like not watching
Just having the
anything
whole
else,
story,
but like
yeah.
having the whole story and then this, it's like beautiful.
Yeah. These, I think I said last week, these next few weeks are like really some of my favorite parts. And yeah, it's starting off very strong here. A very deep, yeah, like deep episode in
Yeah.
general. Yeah.
I am blown away by that episode. It was so good. I haven't like cried like that, I feel like, in a minute. And I know my makeup's probably messed up, specifically on this eye.
There's a little bit going on.
But let's just
it's
cover
okay.
it with his
Yeah.
hair. Yeah, when he... Gosh, man. I mean, I've always felt... I don't know if it's because, like, my mom has always been, since I was little, really into, like, your dreams tell you a lot about what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
And I think it's so... I feel like it's so true. Especially when it's guilt like this. When you, like... Even if it's not true, you still feel guilt for being that person that you were.
You were. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's the whole thing is like Yeah, I don't think that he necessarily murdered Einar's family
No,
there,
because
you know
we
what I
know
mean?
they
Because we
died
know, yeah.
outside in the woods, right?
But he is that person, like, yeah,
Yeah.
that he feels like he still is responsible for all that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
The part that really like messed me up was now that I don't have hate fueling me, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm empty.
I'm empty, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, God, I felt that.
Yeah, I think
I
we've
felt
had, like,
that in my freaking bones.
we've had either it happened during Hunter x Hunter or something where we've had kind of a conversation about that, like,
Yeah.
that just want for, like, either revenge or just anger. And then when it's
Yeah. Oh,
gone,
when gone.
yeah, and then when it's gone,
Yeah,
you're just
and
like,
Pito.
fuck. Like, it's,
Yeah.
you just lose it.
Yeah. Well, I guess to reiterate that conversation, like, I, being like younger, I was angry a lot,
Yeah.
and I had good reason to be angry all the time. But that's the only emotion I felt all the time. And once you kind of like come out of that and you kind of like grow, it's kind of an empty feeling because you only know how to be fueled by hatred and anger. And so feeling acceptance for yourself and like it's just weird. It doesn't feel you have to find it's like trying to change a freaking Mustang into a freaking like eco
Yeah. It's
like
just,
hybrid
yeah.
vehicle. Like it's trying to change a Mustang into like a Tesla,
It's
you
so
know?
foreign that you're just like, this is
It's like you're
impossible.
trying to find something else to fuel you.
Yeah.
And it just it's like
Yeah. And man, the old man coming in with just like,
oh my god.
because you're empty, you could take on so many things. So it's like,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
it's like the most hopeful shit you could say.
Yes. And I think that's like the reason I'm as loving as I am now and like willing to talk about hard stuff like this. I'm very open with it is because like I don't want anyone else to feel the way that I felt back then. And
Yeah.
I think that the old man is onto something. You can be filled with other things other than hatred. Like if you're empty, that just means there's more room for all these other things.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Don't. Yeah.
You're starting to
it's
get
just
upset.
Work.
What's
No, I'm
going
just.
on?
This story is just fucking. It's just really good. I just like that we could relate to it and it touches. I don't know. I just appreciate it right now. It's being based on it, but
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like after that episode, I'm like, I mean, I've always loved this
Yeah.
Vinland. Like, I've always loved it. But, like, right now, I'm especially like, wow, that hit in a really deep place in my heart.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's great. Yeah, really, if season 2 hasn't shown it already, it's like definitely just about characters at this point. Like, I do like that the punch does happen and it feels like, fuck yeah,
Yeah.
it feels great. But it's because maybe the lack of violence that we've gotten in this, that when they actually use like just a fucking punch, it feels like hell yeah, dude, it's so justified. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, great episode.
That, specifically that, like, we were talking about, like, the dream at the beginning and then how it ended. It's like, kind of like when you're on a good path in life and things are going better for you, better than they have been, and you stumble and you fall back where you were. I feel like him falling in that off a cliff again.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just like it's like symbolism for just falling back down again, just needing to claw your way out of that hell
Yeah.
again. And sometimes that happens, and sometimes you gotta claw your way out.
Yeah, and that's all. And I think you are 100% dead on with that analogy of the dream. It's the not wanting to fall down that same hole of, I mean, all the shit. Right? He can't remember anything down below. He's pushing it all
Yeah.
down below. He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to see what he once was and deal with all the things he was. And like, yeah, there at the end, he's just falling back into it. It's like, Shit, dude.
And then like seeing his dad, on top of the cliff, and him saying something but he can't hear it. Dude, that is so like that's something that's just fucking that had to have happened to someone who is like
Like with the rider.
yeah,
Yeah.
because there's oh my gosh. Like you want to be able to speak to that one person again, that one person, and you can't hear them, and they're sitting they're on top of this cliff, and they're trying to tell you something, you can't hear it
Yeah.
as you're falling back into the pit that you've been in. And it's like I feel like he has to keep clawing his way back out to be able to like meet his dad at the top and be able to hear those words. But I feel like he has to claw his way back out maybe a couple more times before he could hear what his father has to say to him.
I like that. And I feel like even he needs to hear even from Askeladd, right? He's like really pushing Askeladd down as well. He doesn't have that hatred, but like
which is
he's
strange.
seeing the images.
He's saying that he doesn't hate Askeladd, and I believe him. But the look on his face every time his name is brought up is kind of like I don't know how to really take it, just because he says he's not angry, and I do believe him being I know how it feels to want to stay angry at something just so you don't have to face that it hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, and
so like I don't know I don't really know how to like break that down because I only know my experience.
Like how you for me I feel like it's at least like it's definitely just associated with his former self. Like facing Askeladd is also looking at yourself in the mirror because that's what you were. So like even though the hatred for Askeladd's not there, maybe he's still beating himself up for kind of the shit he's done, you know? It's just the past in general. Yeah. And I think Askeladd is just the like figure of the past.
Yeah.
And not to mention, like, I mean, like, yeah, he had, 10 years of fighting with him, and it is, like, that is your second father at this point, as fucked up of a relationship as it was. Yeah. You lost somebody kind of close to you. I don't know, man. This show's, it's awesome. Yeah, it's reminding me why I went ahead and read the whole manga. It was because,
Stuff like this,
man.
I didn't expect the empty man to be our boy.
Yeah.
Because we like focus on so many different characters, you know.
Yeah,
that it's nice to get back to our main character.
Yeah, because at this point, like on the farm, I mean, for the most part, it does seem like we have quite a few characters, but like we have met all the kids of Kettle. We know their bodyguards, so like it's time to kind of like let everybody come together now and like get back to our main crew and see how everybody meshes together.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can't wait.
Yeah, man, and shit, we're only 8 episodes in. This is a 24-episode season.
Oh my gosh, dude, I can't wait.
Yeah, the end of the first half here is going to be especially like I really enjoy it. Ends off strong too, though. Everything's really great here. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's kind of my fear for you and Mustache, and even Mustache has been into it. He's not here this week, but like I'm glad you guys are enjoying the character aspect of it.
It's really good. So. Anger is my it's my soft
spot.
I
I honestly kind of knew this was gonna hit, especially when that line goes. It's like, damn, I just know. So kind of gets me upset. Think about you getting upset, and it's just a upset train we go on here.
Yeah, I love it though. I love talking about it. I don't think it's talked about enough. I feel like there's a lot of people who still like they go their whole lives with feeling that anger and letting that anger like fuel them throughout their entire life, and they don't change anything. They just get comfortable with it because it's easier to stay angry than it is to face the hurt and the pain you've caused other people and the pain that has been like
caused to you.
Well, the pain that's been pain that you've felt.
There you go. Yeah, I know what you.
Yeah, but people can change.
They can.
People can change.
They can.
I'm a pretty good example of that.
I honestly can't wait for next week. We're dropping into the pits, and dude, at least the punch felt pretty satisfying. This guy, at least he broke his jaw. That was pretty needed.
Satisfying. Dude, I can't get over how good this episode was. This episode, I remember every episode that has made me feel similar to this and has spoken and made me feel seen. It's this one, it's the episode with Gon and Pito, and it's the Fruits Basket, Uo-chan.
Oh,
Her backstory.
yeah. Damn.
I truly feel seen.
This has made a list. A
Yeah.
rare list. And honestly, I feel like, obviously his Thorfinn's journey is continuing. It's not just done with this episode, so there could be many more to add to that list going forward. So. All right. Well, shit. What have we not already said? It was a great episode. Yeah, best one of the season so far for sure. It's great, man. Can't wait till next week. Thank you guys for dropping by. Give us a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the notification bell. Into the Void Anime.
Ash.
Joey Bra. Peace.